So when we're little, often we don't understand why we would go through something, or we don't understand the meaning behind it, or what the purpose is. And so because we couldn't deal with it in that situation, or we couldn't experience it all the way through to the end, to some kind of closure, then it creates patterns in us that we then either do something from it or we don't do something from it. And so I think for me, looking at childhood blockages, I come back to childhood a lot to find that the whys, because the whys to me are how we then make sense of something. Because until we understand why we do or we don't do something, we then can't support ourselves differently. Because even if we want to, and this is when we talk about sabotages, we're not going to. Because no matter how much we want to, if we haven't pulled apart the why behind it, we're going to stay stuck in that same, it's just going to keep recurring, that same pattern. So I suppose the first sign for me that someone might notice a childhood experience is blocking them in their current life, to me, would be not necessarily pinpointing what the experience was, but we have patterns of blocking ourselves, or we have patterns of avoiding things, or patterns of not doing things, or like not being able to eat that, or travel here, or being scared of flying, or scared of something. So there's this connecting situation that you're blocked in life from being able to move forward in a way that you want to move forward, and it's coming from somewhere, and we don't know where it was or where it comes from. The foundation of that is probably in a childhood trauma. Now, interesting, this can all come back to even having good relationships, being able to say what we need, being able to feel loved. I have lots of people that went through pretty traumatic situations in childhood, and they can't feel connected to people. And then we find their abandonment story is pretty huge. So it's really quite interesting.